I'll build a new plan to show you how visually structured planning works. First, I'll define a new project. Now I'll start building the new plan, starting with project milestones, which I import from a simple reusable spreadsheet. Next, I simply redraw the screen and adjust the location of some of the event symbols. Now I have my major project events along the top of the screen, which represent my project's interface with the customer. The blue diamonds are inputs from the customer, and the red diamonds are deliveries to the customer. Next, I import the work breakdown from another simple and reusable spreadsheet that defines all work levels. Once the bars are drawn, I'll respace them closer together. Now I can resize them properly using this Size to Diamonds tool. At this highest level, these work breakdown elements represent project phases, which this customer called spirals. Spiral 0 produces early production units, or EPUs. Spiral 1 is the main effort that produces the next generation engineering development model, and the last effort provides EPU field support. Now I can add the team interdependencies using a point-and-shoot tool. I also use a copy tool to create the necessary accomplishments for each effort that will produce the corresponding events. There are also accomplishments that are critical handoffs between work efforts. Constraints that hold up work efforts are represented by lines and arrowheads. An important takeaway is that these pictures depict the agreements reached between team members during work group planning sessions. I select the Spiral 0 bar and use a tool that allows me to promote Spiral 0 to a group plan. This results in VisiSuite creating a new lower level chart. I now import the lower level work elements using the same WBS sheet and redraw the screen. Notice that VisiSuite created tokens of the single input to this group plan and the 4 accomplishments that it must produce. This way, we don't have to go back to the top level to remember Spiral 0's interface with the rest of the program. I'll skip ahead to the completed visual planning charts. Notice the gold bars signify the presence of a lower level chart. Here is the Spiral 0 plan the team produced. They were able to see what they were discussing and watch the pictures capture their agreement in real time. They decided to develop 3 drops of new software. Each one will be tested and demonstrated to the customer for feedback. The last version becomes the EPU software delivered to the customer. But there is a lot more to this story. To understand the complete strategy of this plan, let's return to the top level and see where this accomplishment goes. This completed EPU accomplishment provides a major program delivery, but it also becomes the first hardware used to initiate Spiral 1 integration and test. Looking at the Spiral 1 plan, we see it is the first hardware tested with newly developed software. Once the first software drop is tested on proven hardware, it is retested with the first prototype hardware. Then a second software drop is tested with both the first and the second hardware prototypes. Finally, the fully refined and tested software drop is user-accepted tested, then provided to the user along with training so the user can perform further tests. Now the final engineering development model can be delivered to the customer. When workgroup planning is focused with dynamic workflow diagrams, the questions are obvious and the team gets to see and evaluate the suggested strategies before they are finalized. The beauty of VisiSuite is that the integrated master plan, which the program team completely understood and agreed upon, will directly create and maintain the program's integrated master schedule. Thank you for watching this video.